My name's Ivy Geilker. I'm from the United States. I'm about to start college in February. I chose Costa Rica because I could practice my Spanish and it's nearby and safe. I worked in the orphanage for 6 weeks. Very helpful. Whenever I had a question, I could just send an email or a text and I got a response about what time the bus came or what tours were available, when I needed to buy an umbrella, things like that. It's hard to say. I guess one surprise was that I had a lot of free time in the afternoons, and also it got dark really early. So like I would come home from work at 4 and then by 5:30 it was dark, and so it was harder to find things to do in the evenings. And so for 1 week I just changed my schedule, so I woke up at 5 when the sun rose and I would go on a walk before work and then I would go to bed early. But yes, figuring out what to do with free time was like a surprise. I didn't realize there'd be that much free time. The most difficult experience was just my first few weeks adjusting, because I was doing so many new things at once. Like it's my first time away from home, my first time working with kids who were so crazy and just needed so much attention, and my first time living in a Spanish-speaking country. And so it was overwhelming, to be honest. And there were days where I would just like come home and cry, but like I got through it, and I'm glad that my parents and people encouraged me to keep working, because at first I thought that like all these things were just really hard, but it was just that they were all new to me. And once they didn't feel so new, I felt comfortable, and I've had a really good experience overall. I would definitely say you should ask about your project as much as you can before you come, because you might want to bring toys to an orphanage, like is what I was thinking. But when I got there, it turns out they definitely don't need toys. They had plenty of toys. And definitely ask about if there's anything you should bring to wear, because I'm sure it depends on the season. For me, I just wore shorts and t-shirt pretty much every day, and that worked great. But yeah, just ask a lot of questions, I'd say. Very good. I always felt safe. I was well fed. I was comfortable. Sometimes I missed my own family, and it was sort of weird living with a family that wasn't my own family, and we didn't really connect because I was only here for 6 weeks, but they were really helpful and took good care of me. My favorite memory of traveling, I'll say, was ziplining in Monteverde, because it's a beautiful place, and as you're going up the mountain on the bus to get there, you just can't help but like drooling over all the mountains, and being able to take a kilometer-long zip line over that and look out is just amazing, and definitely worth the money. Yes, definitely willing to speak to people. I would love to hear about other people's experiences, but also I'm happy to give advice because I think I've learned a lot in my time here.